Hi, water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and those cross-watching, welcome to your Tarot Love Messages. Today we're going to take a look at and see why is it that you're so drawn to this romantic energy, to this individual. So we want to see, why do you feel perhaps so bonded or so closely connected to them. It is going to be a general reading, so please just keep that in mind. If you are after a personalized tarot reading with myself, please feel free to reach out and inquire. I will list my email address just below the video here where the show more section is. Otherwise, guys, let's go ahead and take a look and see what messages the cards predict for you, as in, why is it that you're so drawn or so connected to this individual. For some of you, maybe this is someone you've met online, okay? You've connected with this person online here, on a dating app, social media platform. Okay, and the Two of Pentacles here. Bottom of the deck, you have the Hermit card. See, with the Hermit's energy, it reminds us that human connection is so important, and it's probably the most important part of life here. However, sometimes it's what's also important and what's necessary here is to take a step back from others rather than taking a step towards this person. Sometimes it's equally as important to take a step back and take a step away from this person here. The Hermit doesn't necessarily mean that it represents feelings of loneliness or being uncomfortable here. The Hermit sometimes, well, a lot of the times it does represent taking back your power here, your personal power. Okay, and for a lot of you, I feel like the Hermit here maybe is a reflection that you and this romantic energy here may be going through a no contact, no communication period, and maybe the separation or the disconnection that you're feeling may be highlighting your loneliness that you might be feeling now, or it may be highlighting just how much their absence here is having such a strong and profound effect on you. It could also, as the saying goes, absence makes the heart grow fonder. It could also be that during this period of isolation, or during this period in, where you are withdrawing into yourself, or perhaps this also applies towards your romantic energy here, someone here is coming to a realization of just how much this connecting energy means to them here. I feel like the fact that the Hermit here holds a lantern, I feel like it only, because the lantern itself, although it shines brightly, it only illuminates a small part of the path that's in front of him, right, instead of the actual journey. And I feel like what this is symbolic of is that whatever it is that you've been through with this romantic energy here, okay, I feel like there's just so much more in this connection. So you may have been through a lot as it is, but I feel like the path ahead of you here is still long. And it feels like you still have a full journey with this person. I do feel like for a lot of you, the reason why you're so drawn is because this person does provide you. There's something about their energy which might be very healing for you. I also feel like this person, there's something about this energy in which they may be very practical, because you do have a lot of Suit of Pentacles, and therefore that element, they may be an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or they just may have this energy about them where they're very practical here. So you being a water energy here, you guys are governed here by your emotions. You're ruled by the emotional realm, okay? And sometimes you can allow for your emotions to get the best of you. Whereas with this energy, they feel much like the opposite to you. And sometimes water signs do have a tendency to have their head in their head in their clouds, whereas this energy feels very practical and have their feet firmly planted on the ground. So it's that polarity, it's that opposites attract kind of energy. And I feel like there's also something about their energy which makes you feel very safe, very secure, just very comfortable. You feel safe in their arms. You feel safe when you're around them. Maybe they provide you a sense of security. Maybe they provide you a sense of stability, which you haven't necessarily experienced in the past here. This is someone who I feel like you can't get out of your head. Now, is this due to the fact that they may have rejected you? Is this due to the fact that they have pushed you away, and the further they push, the stronger that you're coming towards this person? I feel like this is someone whom you're thinking about over and over again. It could also tell us that whenever you find yourself thinking about this person, it's very likely that they find themselves thinking about you too. There's something about their energy which feels very wholesome, okay? Something about their energy which may feel very familiar to you. But with the World card here, I feel like this person does mean a great deal to you. They do. This person, I feel like for some of you, maybe you envision seeing a future with this person. Maybe the two of you have talked about plans and expectations and visions that you have for the future here together. And maybe you've met this person at a time in your life where you're in a really good place. You're in a very good place mentally, emotionally, and mentally here. And you just feel very drawn, or you feel connected to them as if they've somehow contributed to that kind of energy, to that kind of emotional state, if that makes sense here. Now, for some of you, I also feel like the World card in itself represents new beginnings here. And for you, maybe this is like when you've connected with this person, maybe you yourself felt like you're stepping into, in some way, you're stepping into, like, you're coming into your own power and you're stepping into a new beginning, a new chapter here. This person represents all the possibilities and all the opportunities that lie ahead of you, that lie ahead of your path here. This is someone who I feel like you see in your future and you want to build a life with. I feel like there's so many potential and there's so much possibilities that you see connected to this energy, and you see in this connection here. Now, some of you, I did mention at the start of this reading, I feel that you've connected with this person online, so dating app, social media platform. Some of you have connected with this person whilst you're out traveling. They may also be from a different cultural or religious background to you, or they may be traveling in your country on a student or like on a working visa of some sort here. To me, there's some sort of separation here. So some of you are doing a long distance connection with this person, and despite the challenges that present itself in a long distance connection here, I feel like you're even more persistent here to try and make it work here. Something about this person, their energy, or even the potential of this connection tells me that it glows with a sense of wholeness or with a sense of fulfillment here. You might feel whole, or you might feel a sense of completion when you're around this person here. Or you just may feel as though they've brought a lot of joy and a lot of happiness into your life here. You feel as though this person maybe has brought out the best in you, has brought you to a much healthier and happier version of yourself here. Again, I feel like the reason why you're so attracted also is because this person has a lot of the traits, a lot of the qualities, and a lot of the characteristics that you would typically seek in a partner. They tick a lot of your boxes here. You're and not only that, I feel like you guys are very energetically connected as well. And though you may be very different, I feel like you really teach each other a lot of things here. You could also be drawn to this individual because I'm getting maybe the two of you have known each other in a past life. So it could be a past life connection. You may have been lovers, or you may have been friends in the past here, and you are getting a second chance here to maybe, for unfinished business, or a second chance at this divine love. I feel like this person has brought or is bringing a lot of peace into your life as well. And I feel like they're just For some of you, this could be a past energy, but it feels like a very renewed sense of energy. And when this person, like this person, represents maybe a lot of your past, a lot of whom you were, but they also represent a lot of the future and what you could be. I feel like you really admire a lot of their natural talents, their skills here, their traits, their qualities here. I do feel like you feel very much aligned with this energy here. There's quite a playful and there's quite a youthful side to them. There's this side to them that they don't necessarily always take themselves serious. They may have a self-deprecating humor here, which really appeals to you. They may have a really light-hearted approach to life and connections, relationships here. And it just, again, there's that sense of polarity here, which I feel like is something that you're very drawn to with this individual and this connection here. And I feel like for some of you, it's the fact that, you know, the two of you feel like, I get the message that your worlds apart here, that you could be, although you do share a lot of similarities, you're also so very different in many ways. And I feel like the two of you really bring out the best in each other and you really teach each other here. You can really learn from each other here. And to me, it just feels like this person, like they just get you, they understand you. It just, being near them, around them, it makes sense. It just feels right. And you're a water energy. If it feels right, it must be right, right? Okay, guys, and these are your messages. So I thank you for watching and for listening. Please show your support by liking, sharing, subscribing. If you're after a personal reading, please feel free to connect. Otherwise, bye for now.